This is Kavya M of 3rd BC Microbiology. I am going to present about Corynebacteria diphtheriae. Introduction. It is a causative agent of diphtheria in humans. It is small club-shaped gram-positive bacilli that appear in short chains, that is in V or Y configurations. Cell wall contains the metachromatic granules visualized within methylene blue stains. Lipid-rich cell wall contains n meso diaminophenolic acid, arabinogalaton polymer, and short chain mycolic acids. These are the images of an Corynebacteria diphtheriae under microscopic image. And in this microscopic image, we see Y and V configurations. Then we say about morphology. It is the thin, slender, gram-positive, non-sporing, non-motile bacilli, club-shaped due to the presence of a metachromatic granules at one end or both end. It is also known as an volatile or n basis earnest granules. Special stains like Albert stain, polychrome, methylene blue are used for staining. The bacilli looked green and metachromatic granules looked bluish black by using Albert stain. There are three types of biotypes, that are Graves, Intermedius, Mittis. Classification of Corynebacteria diphtheriae. Due to the morphology, it is classified into three types, that is Mittis. It is in black colonies within grey periphery. Graves, large and grey colonies. Intermediate, small, dull color to black. Then we say about culture characters. It is used enriched media with an red serum or an egg, lofter serum slope. In this, it is gives a rapid growth in 6 to 8 hours. Small circle, white or creamy. Telluride blood agar. Potassium telluride 0.04% acts as a selective media. Black colonies due to the reduction of telluride UN tellurum. Colonies appear after 24 hours. These are the images. Then we see about biochemical reactions. Ferment glucose and maltose with acid but not gas. It does not ferment lactose or sucrose. It does not hydrolyze urea. Gelatin is not liquefied. Resistance. Culture remain viable for 2 to 3 weeks. It can destroy by heat. It can kill at 58 degrees Celsius in 10 minutes and 100 degrees Celsius in 1 minute. It can serve in blankets, floor dust, toys, and some of an objects. Virulence factor. These tests are demonstrated for the production of an exotoxin by bacteria isolated on a culture. Virulence test may be done by two types, that are in vivo and an in vitro test. In vivo, subcutaneous or an intracutaneous are used or seen. In vitro, the gel method precipitation test and a tissue culture test are performed. What is diphtheria? An infection of a local tissue of an upper respiratory tract that produced a toxin which caused a systemic effect on the heart and in peripheral tissue. Pathogenicity of an Corynebacteria diphtheriae. Disease transmission. Respiratory diphtheria spread from person to person, usually through respiratory droplets through a coughing or sneezing. Cutaneous diphtheria is spread through a direct contact with the skin lesions of an infected host. On the other occasions, diphtheria can transmitted through indirect contact, and transmission can also occur through a food vehicle such as in milk or in other dairy products. Incubation period. It used 2 to 5 days for incubation. Then Corynebacteria diphtheria appear in three sections of in different generation times, that is Graves 60 minutes, Intermediates 100 minutes, Mittis 180 minutes. The faster the strains grows, then the faster the iron is depleted and sooner the toxin effect of an diphtheria acquired. In this, the clinical presentation of an diphtheria is determined by three types that are the site of an infection, immune status of the patient, virulence of an organisms. In this, we say about a local effect and a systemic effect. In local effect, bacilli remains confined on the site of an entry, usually in upper respiratory tract. It multiple and produced toxins. Toxins cause changes along with superficial inflammatory reactions. Then it makes a problem like swelling. Systemic effect. Toxin diffused to n bloodstreams and cause n toxemia. The toxin has lot effect for n cardiac muscles and nerve endings. It acts systematically on the cells of these tissues. The bacilli themselves do not play any part in the systemic effect because they neither penetrate into the tissue nor pass into the bloodstream producing bacteria. Then we see a laboratory diagnosis of an Corynebacteria diphtheriae under microscopic examinations. Gram positive, gram staining, white color gram positive rods with an angular and an palisade arrangement that creates a Chinese character, that is in Y and V configurations. Motility test, it is a non-motile. Metachromatic granules, bluish black metachromatic granules are observed. Then colony morphology, blood agar, gamma hemolytic in nature, McConkie agar, non lactose fermenting colonies, tellurate blood agar. Tellurate inhibits the growth of most upper respiratory tract bacteria and gram negative rods and is reduced by an gray to black color. Tinsel media. It is a best media for requiring Corynebacteria diphtheria in clinical specimens, but it has a short shelf life and requires addition of an horse serum. It produced brown to black holes around the colonies. Then we see about a biochemical test. Catalase test positive, oxidase test negative, urease test negative, glucose fermentation positive, maltose fermentation positive, nitrate detection positive, gelatin hydrolase negative, casein hydrolase negative. Toxinogenicity test. All isolate of an Corynebacteria diphtheria should be tested for the production of an exotoxin, that is a diphtheria toxin. The gold standard for detection of the diphtheria toxin in an in vitro immunodiffusion assays the ELIC double diffusion test, that is ELIC test. An alternative method for detecting the exotoxin gene used an polymerase chain reaction based nucleic acid amplification method. ELISA can be also used to detect the diphtheria toxin for clinical Corynebacteria diphtheriae. Antibiotic therapy and prevention. Penicillin or erythromycin or macrolides are used to eliminate Corynebacteria diphtheria and terminate toxin productions. Infection treated with diphtheria toxin to stimulate protective antibodies. Administration of an diphtheria vaccine and boosters the shoot to susceptible populations. Thank you for all your patient listening. Thank you.